Welcome to the third section of this course, Managing Jenkins. In this section, we are going to explore the Jenkins Global Configuration, Jenkins Security, Jenkins Plugin Management, an important area in Jenkins, and finish this section by adding a new build node. Here we are in the first video of this section, Jenkins Global Configuration. In this video, we are going to explore the Jenkins Global settings and explore the Jenkins Global tool configuration. Let's start with the Jenkins Global settings. To go there, we first go to the Manage Jenkins, then Configure System. We can configure all of the global configurations in Jenkins. Everything that we set here, it will be widely used in Jenkins. Let's start with the home directory here on the top. So as you can see, this is the home folder of the Jenkins. Additionally, we can also explore the advanced option. Here we have two fields, Workspace Root Directory, which stands for the root directory of all of the Jenkins projects. In this case, it's using two environment variables, both defined by Jenkins. In this case, the Jenkins home environment variable will contain the home directory path /var/lib/jenkins. And the item full name stands for the name of the project. And the second field is the build record root directory, which stands for the jobs/the name of the project/builds. So under /var/lib/jenkins will be a /jobs/the name of the job or the name of the project/builds, and all of the builds regarding this project will be held in this folder. The next thing is the system message. You can use this field to add messages to all Jenkins users. Let's add something here. This is a message that we can share with everybody that is using Jenkins. We can also preview the message here. And as you can see, this is a plain text message. If we save it now, you can see the message here in the Jenkins dashboard. We can also improve this by adding HTML code here. So let's do it. And now we can preview it again. As you can see, it doesn't work. By default, Jenkins does not allow HTML, but we can enable it. So let's do it. For now, let's save it here. And then let's go to Manage Jenkins, configure Global Security, and then Markup Formatter. And then let's change it to HTML. And then save. Now, if we come back to Configure System and preview it, yes, we have the message in a red color. Also, you can see that now the HTML is highlighted here. Let's check in the Jenkins dashboard. Again, it's working. Great job! Now let's come back and see more options in the Jenkins global settings. Another important thing here is the number of executors in the Jenkins master. As you can see here, by default we have the number of 2. These executors are the number of executors, as you can see here, which will be available to build new projects in the master itself. As of now, we don't have a build node, so everything that we trigger, everything that we schedule as a build will be executed here in the master, and by default we just leave it up to 2 executors in parallel. A best practice is to do not execute jobs in the Jenkins master. Going forward, we have here the global properties, where we can set environment variables. Those environment variables are globally used by Jenkins. So let's try something here. Then let's save it. And now, in our job, we can change to use this variable. So let's now replace this using our environment variable. Let's save. And now let's build it. As you can see, now it's printing Hello Jenkins, exactly how we defined it in the global settings. Now let's come back to the global settings again. Another important configuration is the Jenkins location. By default, it keeps the local host, but when we are deploying Jenkins to a production environment, you should replace this local host by your DNS name. Another thing is the system admin email address, where we define the notification email from Jenkins. And I can put here effectivejenkins@gmail.com, for example. The rest of the options we are going to explore during this course when we add new Jenkins projects. For now, let's just save and quit this page. Now, let's explore the Jenkins Global Tools configuration. This is the place to store the configuration of your tools. If you use Maven as a dependency management tool on your Java projects, you know that Maven creates a local folder to cache the dependency libraries and the default configuration. Here in the Maven configuration is the place where you can specify the default or a specific location for both the cache and the Maven configuration. Second, we have JDK installations. Let's see how it works by adding a new JDK version to our Jenkins. Here I can define a name, for example, Java 8. And now I can use the option to install the JDK automatically using Jenkins. The only thing that I need to do is to agree with the license agreement. And the second step is to enter my user and password from the Oracle account. If you don't have an Oracle account, you have to create a new one. Now I added my credentials, and then the next time that I trigger a build, it will automatically install the JDK. Other options that we have here are the Git installation, Gradle installation, and also a Maven installation. All of these options are to install the projects to run from the path. So if you need one of them, you can simply install using the Jenkins UI. Under the hoods, Jenkins will download it and install in a specific folder, and it will add this to the path. So if you need on your project to build using Maven or Gradle, for example, it will automatically use the version that you have selected and install it here. For now, let's just save it. In the next video, Jenkins security.